When we think of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, we probably think of things like oil, huge mansions, or even luxury cars. But while KSA is all set to change that image and is now en route to becoming a thriving economy that is no longer dependent on oil. Hello, and welcome to our Better Life channel. Today, we are going to talk about how Saudi Arabia's economy is growing in the next 10 years. So let us begin. Located between 3 continents and with an abundance of natural resources, Saudi Arabia has seen exceptional economic growth. Because of its advantageous geographical location and wealth of natural resources, the kingdom's economy has flourished and propelled it into the top 20 of the world's economies. Notably, Saudi Arabia has also established itself as a prominent member of the G20. With its strong monetary system, productive banking sector, and massive government businesses supported by highly skilled Saudi talent, Saudi Arabia has emerged as a global superpower in recent decades, particularly in the oil markets. In recent years, Saudi Arabia has implemented extensive changes to its monetary system and industrial sector. The objective is to promote economic expansion while maintaining peace of mind and fiscal viability. The efforts to prepare the private sector to champion economic diversification have paid off, and the business climate in the kingdom has improved noticeably. The journey entails overcoming obstacles and opening up previously undiscovered investment prospects. Moreover, that's not all. Saudi Arabia unveiled the ambitious Vision 2030 plan to modernize and diversify its economy and wean it off its dependency on oil. This plan is built on a foundation of economic and monetary reforms with the goal of transforming Saudi Arabia's economy into a more diversified and sustainable one. The goals are to increase productivity, increase the role of the commercial sector, and strengthen the role of the non-profit sector. Saudi Arabia has implemented many initiatives and structural reforms since the commencement of Vision 2030, which has allowed for this economic transformation. Among these initiatives are those to boost local content, drive national industry, and establish and develop new economic avenues. The goal is to increase the private sector's and SMEs' contributions to public financing in order to make government spending more stable. These massive changes have made the kingdom's economy more robust, which will be especially noticeable in the coming battle against the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020. The structural revolution is projected to gain steam in the coming years, and the country is preparing for additional change. Several PIF-led and industry-leading investment projects are already in progress, and with knowledge and cutting-edge technologies set to be increasingly localized, the future looks bright for Saudi Arabia's economy. By bringing manufacturing and service provision in-country, Vision 2030 is leading Saudi Arabia on a path to modernization. The goal is to help them become more employable and competitive. Several programs have been launched to encourage greater use of local resources, promote domestically produced goods, and expand the kingdom's manufacturing infrastructure so that more innovative goods can be made there. A new method of government purchasing has been implemented to encourage the use of regional resources. The Local Content and Government Procurement Authority and a military industries business soon followed, both with the aim of increasing the level of localization in the armed forces. The customs system has also undergone extensive revisions with the ultimate goal of boosting the competitiveness of domestic industries and increasing employment opportunities for locals. Programs are pushed out to encourage and boost investment in strategic areas, with consideration given to the sector's comparative advantages. Vision 2030 has promoted the development of exports other than oil. Numerous initiatives, including the formation of strategic partnerships, have been pushed out to aid Saudi enterprises in reaching global markets. An important step in this direction, as it opens the door to export financing, is the establishment of the Saudi Export-Import Bank, EXIM. The General Authority for Foreign Trade was also established at the same time with the goal of strengthening the kingdom's position in international trade, making it more competitive, and expanding its presence in global markets. Saudi Arabia is stepping up its attempts to revolutionize the country's tourist and entertainment industries. The government of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia has made it a priority to improve the attractiveness of its tourist destinations, streamline visa processes, and carefully preserve and promote cultural and historical landmarks. The Tourism Development Fund was set up to provide much-needed funding for the expansion of the tourism industry. With this plan, the tourism industry will resume its rapid expansion, as was seen before the pandemic. The ultimate aim is to increase the sector's effectiveness in fostering economic expansion and new employment opportunities. These efforts bore fruit in 2019 when the travel balance showed a surplus for the first time since 2010, when it had a deficit of 54 billion SAR. The Public Investment Fund, PIF, has just released its 5-year strategy plan, which is focused on lofty objectives. The local economy will receive an annual infusion of at least 150 billion SAR, with this number expected to expand steadily through 2025. By 2025's close, the PIF plans to have increased its asset base by more than 4 trillion SR, created or sustained employment for 1.8 million people directly or indirectly, and prioritized 13 critical industries. By the end of 2020, PIF will have activated 10 new industries and tripled the size of its assets to 1.5 trillion SAR. By the end of the fourth quarter of 2020, these industries will have created more than 365,000 direct and indirect jobs. The National Investment Strategy was introduced by Saudi Arabia to strengthen the country's investment strategy further. The goal is to increase both domestic and international investment in the kingdom and entice major international corporations to locate their worldwide headquarters there. The privatization program, which aims to increase the private sector's influence and boost productivity, is likewise proceeding smoothly throughout the kingdom. So that is all the time we had today, folks. Hope you enjoyed this video. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel and do hit the bell icon on your way out. See you all next time.